Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 2nd of January to Saturday, the 8th of January, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Gemini. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth and time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Did you know that 365,000 babies were born yesterday? They can't all have the same fate and destiny because they'll all have different palms. So, reading palms is a very special way to include reading your date of birth and time of birth as well. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all if you like to play lotteries. And I'll show you as well how to reach that magnificent, powerful energy within you. I call that the energy of the soul. It's magic. And when you can reach into that, the sooner the better. You'll become very, very special and lucky in whatever you try to do. Sunday the 2nd, you coming from Gemini, is going to be a moody and unhappy sometimes Sunday the morning and afternoon. And you're going to be very restless. And you're not going to find solutions in areas of personal reactiveness. So tell yourself to remain calm if you can and be in the company of people that you know well because you won't relate to people easily. There's also a planet of temper there that's coming sometimes from the evening nightfall to visit you in the morning. So that itself could be making you unhappy. To make you use words which are angry and actions which are angry. And that's going to be further the problem. And some of your emotional planets will also be there. So it's going to be a nice ending if you're not careful in the evening and nightfall. So try to be taking the soft approach in everything you say and do. And try not to be demanding it anyway. And try to use logic as much as you can. And you might just get a better Sunday the 2nd of January. Monday the 3rd, this is a nasty morning and afternoon. And so, whether at work, whether in business, bad news waits for you. And whether you made the mistake or somebody else did, the blame may just come on your shoulders. So, be very careful that morning and afternoon, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere, you might make mistakes saying bad things or saying the wrong things as well, and actions which might be wrong. Don't go against your bosses or people in charge at work. And business, you don't want to try to think of expansion because you'll get it all very wrong. So these planets make you also feel inferior sometimes. So inferiority complexes may be there. And so tell yourself not to feel inferior as much as you can. But you will see that anything you try and do just won't work in the morning and afternoon. So the best way is to leave things alone and let somebody else take charge, whether at work, whether in business, because you're going to get it wrong and you're going to attract the blame as well. Your job may not be secure, business will not be secure. Evening and nightfall, the planets of ego are there. And that's not good news because you will react according to your ego, which means that you're not reacting with common sense at least. So tell yourself, leave your ego planets, shut them down by using common sense. And that way you will do better in the evening nightfall. You won't get along with people. So why bother to be out sometimes? Better to stay home. Tuesday the 4th. This is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. So whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere, whether having lunch with somebody, you're going to get some rewards in some way or another in a very unexpected fashion. So it can be made a very exciting morning and afternoon to get what you want. And you will have that inventiveness in you. You can use that where you work, you can use that in business. You come up with a formula which everybody will like. And so you can make a name for yourself and win a lot of backing from others, especially from your bosses or the people you do business with. So it's a very wonderful, exciting morning and afternoon, waiting to reward you in some way or another. Evening and nightfall are full of emotional planets. And of course, you will be there in an emotional level, out with somebody or another, or with a group of people. Well, don't be expectant of too much. Some of your morning planners of unexpected goodness will visit you in the evening nightfall. They will produce some opportunities for you to meet somebody on a romantic level or perhaps on any level that you will be happy to be with. But don't be expectant that very quickly you might get involved because emotionally you are not very certain at all. So don't be expectant if you are out. And if you want to be expectant, then stay home. You will be much safer. Wednesday, the 5th, is a very lucky morning and afternoon. The planets of money, the planets of speech, the planets of brain power are all there. So you can come up with some fantastic news, fantastic ways of saying and doing things, fantastic ways of receiving awards, of impressing people, whether where you work or where you do business. So you have to be prepared for this wonderful morning and afternoon to get the best out of it all. Have lunch with somebody you want something from. Be materialistically minded, and you will do score some wonderful points for yourself in this morning and afternoon of Wednesday the 5th. Evening and nightfall turns nasty, full of failure. So you don't want to be out in the evening, nightfall is possible. That's the best way. Shut the planets down, close your doors, and don't let them in. And you'll be safer at home that way. But the more you are out, the more you're exposed to people you might not know and to places you haven't been. That's where the danger will come. So accidents are very possible evening and nightfall. Drive very carefully. And of course, accidents can be verbal, they can be emotional disappointments, which I call accidents. So all that can be a disappointing way of having the evening and nightfall turn against you, bring depression even. Thursday the 6th, this is going to be 24 hours of good luck for you. Morning and afternoon, the planets of reward are there, making you say things which catch the eye of your bosses. Or in business, you catch the eyes of the people you're doing business with. So say a lot and do a lot to impress people in the morning and afternoon. Your inventiveness, your artistry is all there. And you're going to do extremely well and get rewarded as well in the morning and afternoon of Thursday, the 6th of January. And I like your evening just as much. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. So you're going to be rewarded, whether in personal areas of romance or love, whether meeting people or whether being with people, for job or business areas. You're going to be rewarded in a most unexpected way. So it's going to be a very exciting whole day and exciting evening and nightfall as well. Friday the 7th. This is not a good morning and afternoon. Be careful that you're meant to be disappointed, to be cheated, to be let down, to be made use of. So you want to be very careful of the company you are with. And at your place of work, don't talk about your personal secrets. They will be divulged to other people. And anything you have to keep a secret, watch out. It can be exposed as well. So don't get into anything that you have to hide to do would be the best, whether in business, whether in job, whether anywhere. These planets also stand for accidents. So you can have accidents of all kinds, physical accidents, verbal accidents, and even emotional accidents. So it's a nasty morning and afternoon waiting for you to be let down and disappointed in many, many ways. So be careful what you say, be careful what you do, whether at the job, whether at the business, whether at home. And don't trust people. Don't delegate your duties with them. They'll get it all wrong and you'll get the blame. Evening and nightfall. Now, the most wonderful planets you have are waiting for you. And they'll give you that element of speech and they'll make your aura very bright and they'll make you very popular. So you want to be out and about with people you can have a bonding with, somebody who can help you money wise, job wise, business wise to be excellent. Or if it's the romance you want, then go ahead. If it's the family you want to be happy, go ahead. So you've got everything under control in the evening nightfall period. And then you will start to do well. Saturday the 8th. This is an excellent 24 hours again. Planets in the morning are slow planets. They are long term planets. That's why they are slow planets. So long-term bonding can take place with whoever you're going to be in the morning and afternoon on Saturday the 8th. And this bonding could represent income, whether from job, whether from business, whether investments. And you might meet somebody of your past that was going to help you as well. So some wonderful things are waiting to happen. Hour by hour, morning, afternoon gets better and better and better. So have lunch with somebody you want to impress, and you'll be able to do that marvelously well. Evening and nightfall also very lucky. I see planets of money there. So be out with people. You can talk about money, making money, investing money, and getting a lot of help from money. And you will see that your speech and your actions are going to be excellent as well. So everything you attempt to do is going your way wonderfully well in the evening nightfall period. And some of these long morning and afternoon long-term good planets will also visit you there. So long-term bonding will also be seen in the evening nightfall. Now about this 90-minute session. Firstly, I will show you how to reach that powerful soul that's within you. Yes, once you can activate energy with the soul, your aura becomes strong, your third eye will awake, and you will be able to reach some perfectly wonderful areas of success in every form. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system I will teach you if you like to play lotteries. And I will show you how your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all these energies can help you a great, great deal. So there are so many of these energies to teach you. And I'll show you how your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, we'll go through it very quickly. And I'll show you how the magic of being able to control things. Your palms are going to show something very important to me. And I will talk to you about that as well. Because you are a strong Mercurian. And Mercurians, you normally have a great deal of talent in them. So I will show you how to manifest that talent. That's the important part. So in the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye. But before I say again goodbye, here's my email once more. Send me this email. Let's have a 90-minute session as soon as possible so that you can be prepared to get some wonderful news for yourself for a lifetime. Until we meet, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.